Time is on my mind. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It was a short time ago, recently, you could say now, yeah. Right now, I moved back to Brooklyn, to this neighborhood called Flatbush, where I was born. And there's this pebble pagoda that's on the front lawn of this house on Foster Avenue. It's one of the only things left from when I was there. I figured it was put there, dragged there from some guy who was nuts about the East. I figured from after the war, a guy got interested in Orientals. You know, I figured the guy was interested in Orientals. Only, I thought they were saying ornamentals. I always thought the pagoda was ornamental. And it was. It was ornamental. The thing probably weighed a ton, right? I imagine the guy spent his time after the war, you know, balancing the pebbles one on top of the other. You know, maybe he saw it, pictured Iwo Jima or something, a pagoda, and he copied it. Anyway, I always stopped and looked at it when I walked to school. Every time, I always stopped. Time is on my mind. Yes, it is. It's unflinching, like. You know how people say, it marches on? On the way back, I never stopped. I just marched right down the other side of the street. On the way back, I never stopped. I just marched right down the other side.
The modern student should understand that time and space are interchangeable. A sentimental attachment to time as a discrete idea is a profound kind of blindness. We have the obligation to take parallel dimensions for granted. Horns in parallel fifths. They trumpet in a new era. They trumpet in a new era.
That was Fromkin. He was my 7th grade science teacher at Ditmas Junior High School, and he was a prick. The thing was, though, we'd lock him in the science closet, and he'd yell that kind of stuff out. We hated him. We hated him. But the thing that was amazing was that we never actually saw him, ever. It was just that he was so mealy-mouthed. He was really mealy-mouthed, right? But time, that's something I know about. It's a matter of perception. Like a guy like Fromkin, he would say that zircon over there, there's a zircon over there in that bell jar over there. He would say that was billions and billions of years old.
The formation of the Earth is estimated to have occurred 4.5 billion years ago. This particular Australian zircon is 4.404 billion years old. Give or take 800 million. 4.404 billion years old. Give or take.
You know what? I'm going to take that 800 million because I'm back in Brooklyn now and I'm a scientist. I date things. Like you see, for instance, you see that Wilner's drugstore sign over there? It juts out from that jerk chicken place right over there. It's got that W and the blotches of black and gray over there. I know it says Wiltner's. You don't know it, but I know it. Because 4 billion years ago, that chicken place was a deli. And Mr. Wilner would give me enemas and secrets to take home for my mom. She was playing Camille. She loved that book. She read that book and she saw that movie again. And that was 3.2 billion years before I was born. Anyway, one of these days, Mr. Wilner gave me the enemas and secrets. And I still had to get flowers from the flower store. And the flower store is still there on the plaza. But it's run by these Pakistani people. And there's letters of a sign in Sanskrit, and it says, flower store, flower store. But there's no sign to say that the crud that's on the cold glass window where I can get the roses is the same crud that was there when I was there. But it's on the upper left-hand corner, right over there. It's the same crud, still exactly the same crud.
The supercritical material on the tetrahedral zircon that has interacted with the liquid hydrosphere proves that there was crust and water and intact Earth. Oceans and continental crust.
Funkins full of bright stars.
And intact Earth.
Funkins full of dark sky. Funkins full of Funkins full of tall tales. Funkins full of bright stars. Funkins full of dark skies. Funkins full of
So I got the flowers, but I still had to get conditions at Meisel's Deli over there. So I took the bag of the secrets and the enemas, and I had the roses, and I went over to Meisel's, and there was this awful line. I remember there was this awful line. I was standing with all this crap in my arms, and the sun was going down, and I had to wait. I was like 8, and it was getting way dark, and I really had to wait.